Yeah, what's up, guys? It is Fuffle from Team AXLE-R8 here, and we are back with After the Match presented by HEB, and it's our final one of the season. It's been an incredible season of RLCS. We appreciate all of you rocking with us throughout it. And, you know, to start us off tonight, I kind of want to take a trip down memory lane, reminisce on all of the incredible moments that these guys have had this season. Bambi, J-Bot, Tool, their coach, Ronskin. So I'm gonna ask a question in a bit, but I actually think we can start it off taking it back a little bit farther than just this RLCS season. We actually have a question from Dranbin, and he asks, what motivated you guys to keep playing around the pre-bubble scene level? So think back farther than the search, way before that. What was your dream? What kept motivating you throughout that time? Bambi, let's start with you.
For me, it's honestly pretty simple. It's just like I like Rocket League so much, and it's a game that I stuck with for like so many years. That, like it's literally it's just that like I kept playing it, and over time I got better. And yeah, Rocket League's basically like what keeps me going. So yeah,
Still improving.
Every day, baby.
We're trying.
Every day.
No, I love that though. The love of the game. J-Bot, what about you?
Now I feel weird because Bambi was just like, I just love the game. And now I have to give like a real answer, and he kind of undercut me there. But
no, please be your J-Bot self. Come on.
100% Johnny Boy. 100%. I was like, I saw Calm playing on it. I saw Lion Blaze. Those are both two of my good friends, and I was like, I need to do this. And so I was just like grinding ones like it was my job. And eventually, we got there. We won a few matches. I beat Calm, so the underdog comes back. It was my redemption arc. And then that really was what was motivating me a lot, and like I guess that helped my mechanics a lot. And but I think back before there was nothing else to grind for. Like I guess it was 6-man's kind of, but everything else was kind of pretty dry. So that was like my main motivator back then.
Yeah, no, man. And it's really cool to hear because I think a lot of people like know you from the Johnny Boy time. You know what I mean? But I think it's powerful that like, in a way, not only did it like put you on the map, but it's the reason you kept grinding, It's a cool intersection there. All right, Tool, what about you?
For me, it's kind of like Bambi, which it was kind of rough, not gonna lie, during RLCS because we kind of went. I think we won one game out of like 18 games.
We don't talk about that.
But like we had so many game 5s, and that just like it just showed me that like we were very close to being able to beat everyone.
Yeah.
So just getting close to that is just, I don't know, it's kind of motivating to want to play more.
For sure.
What about before that? Before the RLRS days.
Before that?
Yeah, before you even had someone to play for. What were you up to?
Back with Ron and Timothy.
Oh, with Ron and Timothy.
Ron just wants his shout out. He wants his
day. Those days were interesting. They were definitely interesting. We actually won a tournament, I think, like a weekly once. That was our peak.
That was Ron's peak. That's his biggest accomplishment as a player.
Yeah.
I love it, Ron. I want you to answer that, but I want you to kind of talk about too, like what made you transition into coaching. In addition to that,
yeah. So a lot of people don't know, but I used to play the game. I teamed with Tool for 3 seasons.
Best teammate Tool ever had. I think.
Oh yeah,
he's got on record saying that. Yeah,
I can't compete.
But I guess what kept me playing back then, it had to be weeklies. Just the way with how tournaments were structured, like it was RLCS qualifiers and that was it. So like the weeklies, there was like Mythical Corruption, I think was one of them. ESL, just
Nexus,
monthly.
Nexus. I love one for me because you get it.
And I think it was just like being able to go against better players. I don't know. The weeklies kept me going. Why did I transition? Well,
you're trash.
I don't want to. This could be a long story, but basically, I guess the summary was I had to get a full-time job.
Yeah.
And it was very hard for me to commit like as a player while working a full-time job. So, and I still wanted to be involved in esports. So coaching was kind of that best path.
Yeah.
And I love helping people. I was almost wanting to be like a teacher. So
Yeah.
had a passion for gaming, passion for esports, and it was just super seamless. And I coach these guys now, which former
it.
teammates, and very, very seamless.
Yeah, and you probably feel more like a teacher sometimes, like an elementary school teacher dealing
Well,
with
a coach will wear many hats. It's not just like coaching the game. I mean, you're a little bit of everything. But I love what I do. Absolutely love what I do. I would never. People ask me all the time, would you go back to playing? Never.
Yeah.
Never. I really like coaching.
Well, and one thing I admire too about your coaching, Ron, is and I know you're a very competitive person, and I've watched you like it's almost as if you're playing. You know what I mean? You are so invested in what's happening. So
yeah,
I think that's really valuable.
Dude, it's the same feeling. I feel like I'm out on the field. That same adrenaline, my heart gets racing just like it did when I was playing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but you're not though.
But I'm not. But it's
just to
it's
clarify.
It's
no,
like
I'm excited for a LAN. Like I want to walk on a LAN.
Oh, then you will be out. You actually will.
So.
I love it. Okay, so moving on a little bit, we've talked a lot about the search over this season, but obviously a really special time. But thinking a little bit after the search, Krusty asks, what was it like when you all met each other for the first time in person and did the Rocket League chemistry improve? Bambi, let's reminisce. How was that meeting the boys?
I mean, it's honestly like once in a lifetime opportunity to meet like people that you've been playing with for such a long time.
Yeah.
And like going to like different like events and like just chilling, just vibing. Like the chemistry was there from the start, so that was a lot of fun. And J-Bot's probably gonna talk about Clash Royale or some stupid crap.
Yeah.
Talking about how he beat me in Clash Royale. Nobody cares about
He
that.
did get proud. I was watching it.
But yeah, overall, it was a lot of fun, and the facility was great. The scrimmaging, like right next to your teammates, is cool too. So yeah,
cool.
The experience is great.
For me, like I remember because I was the last one to get there. So they had already talked and seen each other. So I was just like, I was the most nervy, I feel like, because like they had all met each other and whatever, and I was just like,
yeah.
So I pulled up to the photo shoot studio, and I was on like 4 hours of sleep. Like I literally just got off the flight. And I got there, and then I didn't know if they were gonna like hug. Because I was like mentioned it before. I was like, should we hug? And Ron was like, no. Tool was like, no, I'm not hugging you. But I was like, if I open my arms up, they're not gonna just like not do it. So I just went for it, and it worked out. And they all like one by one like lined up. And we like hugged. And
One at a time, boys. One at a time.
It wasn't awkward at all. I mean, I didn't expect it to be.
Not at all.
Except Ron, he was a little awkward, but it's fine.
It felt just like we're talking to each other right now.
Yeah,
at least for me.
And scrims were great too. When Bambi committed to start, man, I got to punch him in the arm right beside me. So
yeah,
a little bit of physical, negative reinforcement there. So that was useful.
Side eye,
well.
maybe. Like, come on, yeah. Love it. Tool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I got to try what's that place called?
HGB, of course.
Well, HGB, of course. That's what it was. I had some nice food from there.
Are you talking about the hamburger place?
I was talking about the chicken.
Raising
Cane's. Oh yeah, Whataburger.
Yeah, Raising.
What fuels you though?
I've never had any. Of course,
what fuels you at the end of the day?
The tortillas from HEB.
Really
yeah. And tacos, as we learned in a video that will be coming out shortly. Tool has a long history with tacos. So.
I do. Yeah. No, I think the funniest thing to me was just thinking that it would be like, just thinking you guys would be so much different, like in person. Mm-hmm. But really, there's just no difference.
These kids are just as big idiots as they are online. Like nothing changes.
Yeah.
And you're the king of the idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Ron is the dad. Any comments?
So it was great. It's something I encourage everyone to do. I feel like obviously we're not face to face right now, but it was the same exact feeling, same conversations. Bambi was the biggest shocker because he's very tall.
Maybe you're just small.
He walks like a basketball player.
Yeah, he does.
He very tall. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, the chemistry definitely grew. It was a great way to start the season, and nothing but positivity. It was great. I mean, that was new. First time flying alone for me. First time meeting people online for me. First time photo shoot. First time scrimming. First time traveling anywhere for video games. So cool, super cool. Super cool.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah, man. And fun fact, I actually met all of you there as well.
Yes.
True.
And that,
I remember that.
That started this journey that
Uh-huh.
has put me here right now. So
Sir.
yeah, it was fun. I mean, I think it's funny. Like, obviously, you guys have talked at length, but I don't know. We've always just had a connection from the second we met, all of us, and it was just so funny walking up, and it was just hugs everywhere immediately.
Yeah.
And
It was
I
really
remember,
down to earth.
Yeah. That's a little
What?
inside joke for the real fans out there.
Oh, I just got it. What?
Zookeepers for a long time. That's funny, man.
Maybe he was laughing at nothing at first.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I just go with the flow.
Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, man, it was fun, and yeah, I echo all the points. We had a great time. I remember you guys called me on Discord the night before, and we're like,
Yeah.
"We got a surprise for you," and I was like, "I can't wait to get
Yeah.
a shirt." And then here I am with the job. So, a lot of fun. I love it. Okay, so thinking back now on the RLCS season itself, we'll go past the search, but after the search, what were some memorable moments along this journey? Regional qualifications, goals scored. I mean, whatever. Maybe it was a time in scrims that clicked. This is a question from me, by the way, because I'm curious and selfish. But yeah, would just love to hear. What are you gonna remember most about this season, Bambi?
I would say for me, it'd be the first time we made main event. Obviously, like the other times we made it were like just as great too, but like the first time it's like we like passed this barrier.
Yeah.
And, like we were all like really, really hyped. And like I was super nervous that day too. Like after we won, I don't know, I was like jittered a little bit. But yeah, that was my like most favorable moment in this season. So
Yeah.
hope to
But
make
you're
it
always
more.
chilling.
Yeah,
You're always
yeah.
chilling,
That
Andy.
time though, like
Steady.
it was hyped.
They're
it
just
was hyped.
different.
I mean, the first, you got to break the seal, right? I mean, it's a tough one. J-Bot?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that before you said that, because like
Oh,
for me, that's the tool cop out answer, right, Ron? He
I
always
mean, it's just that
Yeah.
I was last, so, like,
yeah,
what can I
always
do?
goes last.
Like, what can I do?
Yeah, true.
But I mean, for real, it was like, of course we love AXLE-R8, and in fact we love them so much that there becomes a lot of pressure to perform, because we care and we want to prove that we deserved this and that
Sure.
we can take the brand far. So there was pressure there, obviously, and so I feel like that just initial time making it like really relieved that pressure, and like felt it. We were like doing what we were supposed to, and impressing. So that was a great feeling. But I mean, honestly, like this last split just in general is a really good memory for me, because we finished 15th through 13th, which is great. And I think Bambi's 10-second goal, I mean, I know I did nothing for that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I will never forget that goal.
That was
like
yeah.
I just
goal. And,
You were the motivator, though, that day.
Yeah, and to
You
be
made
fair,
a crucial part that day.
I did make Diaz backflip. So
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, it was
That was
not an
absolutely.
unforced error. It was a forced error. I made him backflip.
Yep.
And I slotted it in the bottom middle of the net, like 10 miles an
no
hour.
bounce.
No bounce at all. Bottom middle, slotted.
Absolute
but yeah,
slaughter.
just that one too was really memorable, especially because we really dug ourselves out of a grave.
Yeah, the reverse sweep,
To
man.
actually
Crazy.
reverse swept the series. So that one is definitely memorable, if not the one Bambi said.
Yeah, love it. Tool?
Well, I have to go with a different answer, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
of course, it's in your
I
contract.
think it's pretty rememberable
Memorable?
going,
It's a hard one.
going, 2 and 3 a lot.
Yeah.
I think that we all remember that quite.
We do remember.
Yeah.
We were close.
I
What
think
were
I
we?
said
8 out of
favorite
9?
memory.
Was it 7 out of 8 or 8 out of
no,
9
8 out of
for
9.
day 3? Or
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
like 8 out of 8 with
It
the
was 8 out of
starting
9,
roster.
I think.
Yes. Yeah, 8 of 8.
Close.
Of 8
Are you talking about day
starting
two?
roster.
Day two.
Yeah.
Something.
Day 3, yeah, day 3. I mean, you guys made every day 3 except
Something.
for
Yeah.
the Bambi incident,
No.
which is
Yeah.
what it will go
Yeah.
to every
It
day
happens,
3.
it
Yeah.
happens.
That
got
that might
numbers
be the
today,
most
too.
memorable right there.
Yeah, the Bambi incident.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was pretty
maybe
memorable for me.
Maybe that
I'm
read.
not gonna lie. When I saw that I got banned, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
screwed.
Wow.
Don't say it. Don't say
Please,
it.
Why not?
please don't. Yeah. No, I mean, surely there's like a stat. There's no chance any team has played more serious than you guys played
I
this
know.
split.
Yeah.
Like thinking about never qualifying like for close, you know what I mean? Like in the sense where you didn't have to play open. So add in those 4. And also, I'll even say you guys never went to losers on day 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unbelievable consistency.
Except when
Right.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get the
Right,
The
right.
Bambi incident. But I mean, even, and you can go to Ron, but now I'm just so excited. I think my most memorable moment, if I may,
Yeah,
was
Go
The J
ahead.
Boss
the I mean, there's been many, but the day
Yeah.
2 power series. When you guys took power
Was it
to
round
5
1?
and beat them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while ago.
Yeah.
That was winter.
Yeah, winter. We had Twitch front page, and we had like
Oh,
Arsenal was in chat, like Gyro was in chat, like the entire RL community was here,
pretty
like
cool.
cheering on Power. Some cheering on Power, some cheering on you, just enjoying the game, and it was just a really special moment. I think it was a moment for me that like spoke to all the work that we've all put in. You know, some of us behind the scenes, and obviously you guys in front. To like get to that point where when people did like come in a flood, like it was just a blast. Like everyone was having a great time. That and when you guys got the Puffle buff, Spring Regional 1.
Oh, yeah, that was
That was pretty
Oh.
sick. That was pretty sick.
That was great. That
All
was
right,
great.
Ron, your turn. Sorry, I jumped in.
No, you're fine. So I can't really discuss like the specifics, but we've really grown as a roster throughout the year, and like both like on the field and off the field, like chemistry, just like having this open environment to talk. And I mean, something happens. I feel like if I looked back, because I like log everything, it's like every couple of months, like an activity will happen where it's like we're tested. Like our team is tested. And I always tell these guys like that's a sign. Like that's a sign, like right there, that's when you improve. So I think just the act of like overcoming and, you know, just constantly reevaluating and staying together and pushing just like throughout the whole year, that's kind of like we're not complacent by any means. So I think that really means something to me.
Yeah.
Kind of not obviously the Puffle buff, like if I want to talk specifics, like that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Seriously, Bambi getting banned, definitely. Like I know that was terrible, but I'm never gonna forget that. Like I remember getting called like 15 or 20 minutes before warm-ups and was like, oh, like we got to do something about this. Qualifying for the first time, going back to back, and even our last regional 3 that we just played was really good. Like I still think that might be our best performance all year in terms of like what we're doing on the field. We played really good. It was unfortunate with some of the teams we played. But
Insane,
I mean, we lost
bracket.
we lost to good teams, and
Yeah.
we recently made some play style adjustments, and they were all clicking, and we're even playing good right now. So just excited for the summer.
Yeah. Cool. I love it. A little trip down memory lane. All right, we'll do a couple fun ones. And we can all stop crying and remembering. Do a couple fun ones. This is actually we got another question from Drim. It's a question I'm pretty personally passionate about, but I'll let you guys tackle it first. Question is Rocket League more like soccer or hockey? Besides the ball versus puck argument. Bambi, what do you think?
My opinion, I gotta be honest here, like the arena wise is more like hockey and stuff.
Mhm.
But I think like it is very similar to hockey. Don't get me wrong, but there are aspects that are like soccer too.
Like what, bro? Like what?
I don't know.
Like what? Like what?
Like this is gonna sound stupid because I know. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it, but
No, please.
no. Now that I think
Humorous.
back, I was gonna say like, this is bad. No, this is bad. I'm not gonna say it. Let me think of something else to say.
Yeah, make something up.
You have nothing. Like it's just not. It's not similar at all. Like it just isn't.
I don't know. Well, also like the game is meant to be like more similar to like soccer than it was to hockey. I don't know. Like it's called,
they sucked at doing that, I guess.
They really
well,
failed
that's
at their
Simon's
objective
fault,
there.
but yeah, I guess the arena is more similar to hockey, but I don't know.
Bro,
the reason I got into Rocket League is because like it was similar to soccer.
you looked
like,
at the cover page
I don't really
and bought
care
it.
about
That's
hockey.
why.
Nobody really
They
cares about hockey.
hey, I mean they manipulated you, so that's fine, and now you
Yeah,
still
you
play.
got clickbaited. It's all good.
Yeah, which is
I got
fine.
baited.
Cheap of a person. It's all good.
J-Bot,
but
let's hear.
listen.
Take your time.
Bro, in soccer,
Mm.
it takes a full half for the ball to get up the field, like
Years.
one time.
Takes
Like
years.
there's one possession, a half, and it's
yeah.
over. And Rocket League, like, there's like 10,000 a game. Like literally
Yeah.
everyone just throws the ball away every 2 seconds. And, like in hockey, there's it's just so much more similar. Like the size of it, just how fast the ball gets down the field. Like the pass plays are a lot quicker. Like
Oh, I got something. Real
all right, let's hear it. I'll
I just
counter
thought
it.
about it. I
Let's
just
hear
thought
it.
about it. Like the ball goes in the air like a lot, which is similar to soccer. You know, like the ball goes in the air, it travels in the air.
Mhm.
I mean, the
That's a
puck
good
goes in
point,
the
like-
air too.
No, whenever it goes in the air, I see them just
Yes.
grab it and put it on the floor.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they
which
do the
is
same thing in
what?
soccer. They
In
don't
soccer,
keep
you
it
see
on.
I-
people air dribbling IRL. No, I'm kidding.
I guess they can't keep it on.
I
their
mean,
head.
hey, grabbing the puck and putting it down sounds like getting the ball in your hood to me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't
that's what
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Whatever.
hurting some control.
Whatever.
Yeah. Tool, you got any?
I don't know. I'd
Well,
say
what side are
I'd
you?
say hockey just because like or hockey.
It is soccer.
I'm
It
not-
is soccer.
Um,
Perfect. Hawks.
So it's soccer.
It's soccer, yeah. I just say it's soccer, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Um,
big brain coach Ron. I mean, let's
Hockey,
finally hear the correct
for sure.
opinion.
I think J-Bot put it correctly with it's like the momentum. I also
Yeah.
think the physicalness of it too. Like, I mean, I remember telling
Come on, soccer. you get
J-Bot
physical
to
too.
like,
Yeah, but they
you
roll
know,
over for 10
get
minutes. You
Physical,
respawn
like,
Rocket League in 3 seconds.
but I mean, the only thing in common is the ball. That's it. The ball
Yeah.
in soccer.
I mean, it's
That's
not
it.
like when you get demoed, it's like you're like fouled or something like that. It's like it's just
Yeah, people
like,
get checked all the time, and
Yeah.
it's not a penalty, so no penalties in Rocket League.
Whatever,
no
whatever.
offsides.
Yeah,
Chilling.
I mean, I think it's literally just like hockey, but with no icing. Like talking about throwing the ball away. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the counter to that.
Get rid
in
of
hockey.
offsides and get rid of icing, and then it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm so with you. I when I was making content, I wanted to make a video about this because I noticed it like very quickly when I was playing. I was like, this is and even more, if people need even more, go watch 3v3 overtime hockey. And
Yeah,
that
no, for
is
sure.
like
Exactly.
oh my god.
like it.
It's
Very
sad.
similar.
Obviously they have a goalkeeper, but you know, whatever. Netminder, sorry. As they would say over there. Okay, great. Well, hopefully we can convert Bambi on that one, but we'll let him live in his world for a little bit. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more question, kind of leading us out and into the off season. Shahi asks, "How do you guys keep your motivation to play the game throughout the off season?" And I want to start with Tool on this one
Oh, okay,
because the
appreciate
boy
that.
needs to you know take
Yeah.
a stance and let himself
appreciate
be
that.
heard, so Bambi can say, "Yeah, I actually agree with Tool on this one."
Yeah. Well, so over the off season, I feel like taking breaks is almost like motivation because like you play constantly throughout the season.
Yeah.
You just kind of get. I mean, even if you love the game, you'll get sick of it. But I don't know, taking breaks and just like for me at least, I play other games and just kind of get my mind off Rocket
Mhm.
League.
Tool's a gamer.
And
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
said it
just
last
kinda
time, too, I
like-
think.
That's what I
I
said.
mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much video game Tool plays.
Daddy
Rod's
Ron
gonna
I-
double down on
I
that one.
spend so much time on Rocket League that the last thing I want to do in my free time is play more video games.
I mean, I think I have
sorry.
as much time on Balloons right now in the past 2 weeks as I do on Rocket League. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolute grinder.
Balloons.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
What is that? Can you like play that on browser or what? Like what's going on there?
No, it's on Steam.
Steam.
Oh
It's on
snap!
Steam.
I
It's like
joined
when
the
I would play
call.
my phone when I was like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Just grinding,
Yeah,
man.
same.
I joined the call and Tool's screen sharing with like 3 other people playing it, and there's just sweat all over the place. I'm like, how are you sweating? in Balloons? Like, it's balloons.
No,
and
it
we're
gets sweaty.
Like,
It's so
it's
easy
sweaty.
too. Like it's not even hard.
Nah, I'd like to
it's
see you guys
tense.
on expert maps.
I don't.
You guys
Oh.
will get cooked up on expert maps.
I'm sure we would.
Well, let me just say one thing. I'm not hating on Tool.
No,
No, you should enjoy your break however you want to enjoy your break.
Absolutely.
But I agree with Tool on that.
Okay, J-Bot, we're gonna put Bambi last because this guy just gets way too
I'm
much
just the
airtime.
middleman, I guess. I think breaks are big. I personally like my breaks to be, a little bit less video game related because I feel like the Rocket League icon is still at the bottom of my screen and it's haunting me. No, I'm kidding. But
What do you do? J-But what do you do for your breaks?
I code. I don't know.
Guys who code, man.
It's awful.
I make things.
Love that.
No, but it's just like nice to, you gotta reignite the flame somehow. And trust me, playing 1v1s isn't gonna reignite the flame. Like,
Yeah.
once the flame's ignited, maybe we can stoke the fire with some 1v1s. But but we're not gonna start off that way at all. So that's just
Yeah.
gonna put me more in the mud. So yeah, I think breaks are big.
Also,
And I
the
think,
controls that you're in. Switching
Yeah.
controls.
Oh yeah. I'm switching up. I'm trying to play with like my middle fingers on the trigger and then my pointers on the. So 'cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to eventually have arrow left and arrow right and normal arrow. So I need like, I can't have just my pointer controlling both those things.
Yeah.
So just doing that even is like good to just switch up like your environment, kind of like changing cars, but a little more serious than that.
Yeah.
So I think like just switching things up and giving yourself a reason to get on and try to improve, because like otherwise it feels sort of aimless. But like now when I get on, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna practice like feeling more comfortable in this new setup. So that sort of drives me to actually like actively try to improve.
Love it. Yeah. What about you, Bambi?
Mine's kind of similar to J-Bot.
Let's go. We got him.
I mean, I was gonna say it's a little bit different, but I was gonna say keeping up with the meta definitely like motivates me. There's always like different like mechanics that people are like discovering, and I don't know. I like going on like YouTube videos and like searching up like different mechanics, how to do them, because like I do that too. Like there's probably a bunch of players out there that do that, but a lot of people probably think that like pros don't like watch YouTube videos, but I do at least get better. But that, and then with a little mix of J-Bot, I like to change my sensitivity a lot. I don't know why, it just keeps me going. Like it just, for me, like when I change my sensitivity, it completely changes like my play style, I feel like. So
Yeah.
yeah.
He's dynamic. Bet.
You guys inspirational. Oh my god. All right, Ron, as the coach, how do you stay motivated off season?
Well, I'm a big goal setter, and I like to think long term. So I'm already thinking about next season. We have off-season leagues. It's not like we're not playing over the summer. We have scrims. I'm just like, I'm super regimented, and that's how I try to lead the guys. All about balance. Breaks are good. Like our summer's officially planned. Breaks are in there. Scrims are in there. Leagues are in there. And I just think the bigger picture goal is what motivates me. I want to be on top, and I know these guys do as well.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I mean, I've actually been playing the game a little bit more.
Oh, snap.
But because of voice chat, it actually made ranked a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So,
A shred of fun.
Just a shred. Everyone's turned it
yeah.
off in 1600. It's already
no.
doomed.
I run into some good people. It's always the it's funny, any toxicity I experience now is from people without voice chat on. Everyone who has voice chat on is nice. So
Yeah. I think it was a very good thing for the game, actually.
Agreed.
It's I've learned in Valorant that it's much easier to like I feel like kind of even understand where someone's coming from when you hear their voice, in a sense.
Yeah.
Like you just get it, and then
Yeah.
obviously the comms buff is huge. And I think it's at least in the first couple of days, it made ranked feel more meaningful.
Yeah.
I haven't played a bunch since then, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool guys, we did it. An entire
Woo!
RLCS season in the books. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this has been a very special time. I've really enjoyed the after the match segment, just as a fan, honestly, to get to, just learn more about what goes in the life of a pro, learn a couple tips along the way, and also just confirm that Tool wasn't using the buck boards on accident. That was a big
No.
thing for me because I figured he hit
Completely
randomize.
Of course not.
Nah.
He hit randomize and got those. But hey, that's why we learn a new thing every day. Shout out to all the fans of Team AXLE-R8. We thank you guys very much for rocking with us this season. Hey, and we are not going anywhere. Let me just state that on the record. We'll be back next season, and we've got plenty of fun stuff going on in the off season. Bambi's starting us off hot. He's got CRL Worlds this weekend, so make sure you cheer him on. And we're going to have a bunch of off-season tournaments coming your way. We got content coming out. We just shot a video the other day. I'll just say it has something to do with Twitter. That's all you get to know for now. It's a fun one. It's going to be good. So a lot of fun stuff on the horizon. Thank you all for joining us with After the Match presented by HEB. And once again, thanks for rocking with us this season. We will see you very soon. Thanks so much, guys.
You guys.
Shoot.
See ya. Thank you.